What's going on, everyone? So as you can tell by the beautiful scenery behind me here, we are at Olympus Disc Golf Course here in Florida. This was taken over and now co-owned by Paul Macbeth and Dylan Cease, which ended up becoming the first Elite Series in last season, the 2024 season. So we are here today and we're going to be playing off of the MPO layout, which is going to be the turf tee pads to the blue baskets. Like I said, same as the MPO layout. Super excited to be here, and I'm not going to really say much more, but we're going to have a fun time today. No excuses with the little wind that we have, and whatever we shoot, I'm just going to be super excited to be able to have the opportunity to be out here and play this course. So anyway, let's get to hole one, and I'm going to be throwing, it's probably going to be hard to not throw more than one disc off of the tee pad here, but we are going to play and have this as a scoring round. So whatever my first shot is, bad, good, that is the shot we will be taking. I may take one or two other shots because we're just going to play through this course once, and by that time we're probably not going to have the opportunity to play it again. So I'm going to throw maybe a funsy shot here and there, but again, first shot off the tee pad is what we are scoring. Not going to try to think too much about scores and really just have a good time. So anyway, hole one here, it is 357 feet uphill here off to the right. Now I don't have a massive forehand, so I'm going to be doing a flip up turnover driver to start, and let's get to it. That's okay. We'll play to the red basket and get our par. All right, so we got hole two here. It's a 730-foot par four. We're gonna pretty much just try to stay semi in the fairway without being too left or too right, and then playing this pretty much for par. Whew. All right, we gotta take it. That was a great throw. Awesome. I'll take that. All righty. All right, so we have hole three here. It's a 531-foot par four, and my first shot is pretty much just going to be out over this little cliff, fade in, hopefully get into that little like pathway, and then we'll have an up shot up the road to the basket. And fade. Ooh, awesome. We either may be like slightly to the left or in that fairway. So we're perfectly right up this pathway here. However, I did not realize the steepness of this in the Jomez videos. It does not do it any justice. This is literally a very, very steep incline, and we got a blind basket up there. So let's get it. All right, definitely a little short. I may be right near the red basket, and FPO basket instead of the MPO basket. Come on. Oh, all right. So I probably shouldn't have went for that because I could have rolled all the way down there, but tried to make up some ground. Luckily, I didn't fall down. Oof. Okay. So here we have hole 4. This is a 664-foot par 4. I am going to be playing this as a par 5. Shout out to Casey White, who I believe either 2 rounds or all 3 rounds, birdied this hole. It's a pretty insane hole. So position shots and playing it for par 5. Okay, so I should have used something a tiny bit more stable. I figured I'd put hyzer and it would just ride down, but we're almost on the line here. It is pretty sketchy to go down that way, but I'm gonna throw something pretty stable on a little bit of Annie so it doesn't really push out that way. And I'm gonna try to just go straight down for it. You live once, why not? Instead of trying to go up the hill. Needed a little bit more power. Is it gonna fall? No. So we are just up on the ridge right there. So I did get caught up on this little ridge right here. Just another position play. That's fine. We got up the hill a little bit. All right, so I said I was gonna play this as a par 5. I'm gonna play it at a par 5 because if I do hit metal and roll all the way down, I'm not gonna do that. And that's fine. So we have hole 5 here. This is a 408-foot par 3. We're gonna wanna just get somewhere up on top of this cliff. You see the red basket? The blue basket is off a bit to the left. Stay up, stay up. Oh, and we stayed up. We hit that tree. I don't know how we didn't fall down. Oh my gosh. So we hit this tree right here. I am very fortunate to have not fallen down. I'm gonna try to just pitch it up right under the basket and get out of here with a par. Oh, beautiful. I didn't think I was gonna get through. I was a little high, but we did. Out of here with a par. Whew, that is a insane hole. Like everything on Jomez does not do it justice, just like many things on video. Doesn't do it the exact justice or magnitude that the elevation is, how far in between things are, or how far things drop down or go back up. It's pretty awesome. This course is very humbling already from the start, and I'm just ecstatic that we're even here to take in a course like this. All right, so we have hole 6 here. This is a 790-foot par 4. We're just gonna get it straight out here and have a nice fade into the fairway that dog legs to the left. Hopefully that's good. We'll see. All right, so since I don't, this was a pretty awesome tee shot actually, but since I don't have a massive forehand, I'm going to go with a nice turnover to just push and get as far as we can, a little off to the right. I'm not sure if I'm short. So we were just looking for a little bit. I thought I was gonna have to give up, and we actually found my DD literally right here. You wanna show them, Luke? Literally right there. I was like, did I really push this far up? I wasn't sure, so it probably faded a little out of that turn more than I thought, and luckily we're right there. So try to throw this in for birdie, but if we get a par, I'm not gonna be mad whatsoever. Okay. We're going to that basket. Ready? All righty. Nope. Oh my gosh, whatever. We'll make the par. Awesome. I'll take a par on that hole. I did think originally that this blue basket from the red basket was a little further over, more to the left, but luckily we got that slight fade out of that DD and ended up right there. I'll take a par. This is just to give a little idea of the elevation and everything that was cut in to make the course flow from hole to hole. All right. It is a good workout as well. You're definitely also hiking while playing disc golf. All right, so here we have hole 7. This is a 350-foot par 3. It is a pretty straight rip, and you just want to miss or get in that gap of those few trees and skip right up to the basket. It is on a pretty decent pitch. Turn, 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 turn. Okay. Oh, no. Oh, we just hit that tree and rolled probably 80 feet down. I guess those were my am eyes, as Anthony Barella would say. I thought I must have hit like way up there and then rolled, because I thought I rolled way further down. I'm actually right here, a little in the way, but we'll try to get a birdie. All righty. Oh yeah. Yep. Oh, that feels so good. That feels amazing right now. We needed that. All right, so here we have hole 8. This is a 487-foot par 3. You can see the red basket right out there. The blue basket is going to be up a little incline right off to the right. I'm going to be going backhand because I don't have a massive forehand. Oh. Sit. Oof. All right. Yeah, I definitely put that on a bit too much, Annie, and maybe it got blown down a little bit by the wind, but let's go get it. Drop, drop. All right. And we got a 4. All right, so here we have hole 9. This is a 426-foot par 3. I am not going to be playing this for the birdie because it is a ridiculous shot. I'm gonna pretty much just throw right down to the FPO or the red basket and then pitch up to get par. Come back, come back, come back. Oh, cool, I got a kick. All right, we are good. All right, this is still pretty crazy shot. I'm just gonna go for it. All right. Oh shit. Oh man. All right. Whew. Wow. All right. Let's get off this hole. This is holy shit, dude. When you literally look back at it, this is an insane hole. So we have hole 10. This is 341 foot par 3. This definitely looks way further than 341. Just keep it somewhere in the fairway. Oh no, that was gonna be so good. I hit that branch. Oh, whatever, I'll take it. All right, so what we ended up hitting here is I was just a little too high on the ceiling and hit these dead branches here, but luckily I pushed through a bit, so we should be able to just get an upshot up to the basket and get a par. Come on, come on. Oh, almost in. Okay, I'll take it, par. All right, so we have hole 11 here. This is a 523 foot par 4. This is gonna be a placement shot off the tee. If you can see the red basket out there, I wanna be a little forward of that so I'm not pinched for a nice, pretty aggressive dog leg left, up a little bit of an incline to the basket. Okay, a little high, but we'll see where we ended up. All right, so I definitely came up way shorter than the landing zone I wanted to, so we're just gonna have to pitch out. Sit, okay. All right, so I just have to take my medicine here and go for the bogey. This is way too crazy of a shot, and it gets actually very tight up front, up by the basket. So instead of making things worse, we're just gonna pitch up the hill a little bit, then up again to the basket and tap in hopefully for bogey. Okay, that's good. Still a blind shot, it's right over the top. Even from my height, can't even see the basket. I know where it is, so we're just gonna do another pitch up, hopefully very close to the basket to tap in. All right, so I almost didn't get over the little top of the crest. And we're taking a double bogey, folks. All right, so we have hole 12 here. It's a 563-foot downhill par 3. Goes down in elevation and slightly off to the right. All right, we will see where that landed. All right, so I definitely cut that quite short. So I have a forehand up to the basket. Okay. Good? Yep. Par. All right, so we got hole 13 here. This is a 468-foot par 4. First shot off the tee is going to be a position shot turnover to hopefully get us far out of jail from those trees to have a pitch up for birdie, but par will be phenomenal. That should be good. Maybe a little bit shorter than I wanted to, but we should have something from there. All right, so a little shorter. Ideal would have been up probably another 30 feet, slightly over to the right. I'm gonna take my deflector and do a flex shot just to avoid all these trees that are pretty much jail, and try to get around to then pitch up and get our par. Oh, sweet. All right. We may have a putt. All right, well, looks like we'll be taking a par. No problem. That would have been sick to get the birdie, but I got those on-camera putting fears. Anyways, on to the next hole. So here we have hole 14. This is a 764-foot par 4. On UDisc, it's telling me we're playing to the short tee. I'm not sure what that's about. We'll see when we get up there, but off the tee will be the same regardless. We're gonna just shoot through this gap and fade a little bit to the left. Beautiful. Okay, that should put us in a really good spot. All right, so this is a long hole. Well, I didn't really get through too far from that gap, but we're gonna do forehand. Ideally, being up another 50, 60 feet would have been great. Okay. Skip. All right, that's not bad. We got up a decent ways and we should be able to pitch up for the par. All right, so we still have quite a bit more left. Just gonna do a turnover into the basket. Beautiful. Oh yeah, that was great. in for the par. Nice par. We have hole 15, the infamous par 5. Pretty much from here down some elevation and then straight down and out 934 feet. Looking at this right now, this is disgusting. Absolutely disgusting that Aaron Gossage eagled this. Anyway, we're just gonna stick to sticking in the fairway, and a 5 would be fantastic. And that's great. Sit. Awesome. Come on, come back, come back. Are we gonna birdie this hole? All right, so is this really for birdie right now? We threw the Grace off the tee and we threw the trail. And then this was 3 and this is 4. Oh my gosh. Birdie, that feels amazing because it is actually way tighter of a fairway than you may think. So pretty awesome. All right, so we got hole 16 here. This is a 737 foot par 4. We're gonna push out straight until pretty much the end of this wired fence and then have something fade off to the left. Four. All right, and that's where we're playing. So we're for sure playing par right now. Definitely way short. I'm going to take my drive and push up and definitely have that guaranteed fade at the end. And then hopefully we get a nice pitch up from there for par. Awesome. All right. Yeah, we just made it, or I would have hit that and dropped. All right. So I definitely got pinched off a little bit. Probably should have used something a little less stable. Come back. Come back. Come back. Come back. Oh! All right. So just went a touch far. All right, cool. That was a very hard-earned par. So here we have 17. This is a 528-foot par 4. We're gonna go up the gap right up straight there. There's a little, tiny little pond that's OB that you have to make it over. But if you fade too much, you can go into OB. So it is quite a difficult hole, or at least position shot off the tee. We got over the pond, but we have this nice little bush in front of us. So this is gonna be just a position play. Wasn't really expecting birdie on this hole anyway, because that is quite the task. So I'm just gonna lay this into the fairway. It's so humid and sticky right now. January in February in Florida. I almost black aced the red basket. So we are up there. Definitely can't run that putt, but we're going for par. That was a pretty sweet shot. I didn't even see the red basket and we almost grabbed chains. All right, so here was the red basket we almost grabbed chains on by accident. And we're just gonna pitch it up now to get par. I can't believe I did that, dude. Can't believe I almost screwed that up from getting a par. Oh my gosh. All right, so we got hole 18. What a finishing hole that is. Unfortunately, I'm not AB to throw a Luna just right down to Red's basket, but that's exactly where I'm gonna be going. And then we should have a power hyzer up into the green. So we have OB pretty much all over the place. We wanna just keep this in a straight as possible line down to the red basket. Awesome. Set, set, set. Oh, cool. We are close to OB, but not OB. So great shot. So here is actually where my disc landed, right there close to OB, but we should have a decent angle to approach the green. All right, so this is still a pretty crazy shot. So what I'm gonna do score-wise, I'm gonna lay up over there. So then we'll pitch up and hopefully get a par. We can risk and get a bogey. That's what we're gonna do for the score. And then we'll play a funsy and throw up and over, and that'll be like our what if. Okay. Oh man, that is a rip. All right, let's go see where it is on the green. Pretty spot on. And when we were down there, if you are close to that OB line, it is pretty much a blind shot. Happy that we're literally close to secure the par. Wow, of course that would happen, but we got the par. And my heartbeat is going crazy, trying to literally take all this in right now, because before I came out here, I knew that this was going to be a pretty hard, difficult track. And you guys can, unless you're out here on this course, you seeing this on Jomez or live coverage or whatnot, really does not do this course justice. It was definitely, I would say, 5 times more intense than what I thought it was before coming here. I'm speechless right now. I'm out of words. I'm just trying to take all this in. Super, super grateful that I was able to get out here and play this course and just go right in and attack the MPO course. But yeah, very, very humbling experience. What did we even end up doing here for score-wise? I knew in the beginning we started not good at all. I was like, oh my God, this is gonna be absolutely crazy right now. Let me see. U-disc, we just ended up with a 4. So +3, which is, I don't know how that makes sense, but it does. Well, no, there is one thing. So I'm gonna go in and talk to Kevin Kiefer about hole 14, because as you can see, hole 14 is shown as a par 5 when it's a par 4, and I parred it, but it's saying I got a birdie. So I think I should be +4, but I'm astonished that I'm a +4. I thought I did even worse than that, even though that's phenomenal. That's absolutely phenomenal. I was coming in here and I was like, I'd be happy if I did a +10, +15, and don't get that the wrong way. I don't know how I did a +4. We'll go double confirm that, but aside from that, honestly, the scores are scores, whatever. The experience that I had to come here was like no other. This is the most beautiful, gorgeous disc golf course I've ever been to. And if you guys ever have the opportunity to get out here, I definitely encourage it. There's no hate, whether you play one layout, two layouts, the FPO layout, MPO layout, whatever. I'm sure even on the shorts, it is a phenomenal, phenomenal course that you're just looking around everywhere, taking in the beautiful scenery and everything. And I'm just at a loss of words. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. You can definitely see some frustrations get through, but hey, that's disc golf. There's ups, there's downs. That's what honestly makes it great, as frustrating as it could be sometimes, but.
Yeah, dude, 244, that's a high rated round, man.
So that's a 944-ish roughly?
I would say a little higher, yeah. Okay. I mean,
because like everybody says the rule of thumb is like add 700 to that?
Yeah, so three over out here during the tournament, I think was like 980,
okay.
990. I mean, that was a legit round, dude.
Yeah, insane. Yeah. So the discretion between hole 14 being a par 5 and being a par 4, it is a par 4.
Yeah.
That was just probably a mess up in the layout?
The U-disc layout, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm trying to see. 5-star rating right now? What's up?
Oh, yeah, no, dude, yeah. I was just telling him off camera, I am absolutely blown away at what this course is.
Oh, so you just played the turf to blue?
Yes.
Dang, that's wild. Yeah, that's,
is that not?
Yeah,
that's
right.
the MPO layout, right?
Yeah, that's
okay.
correct.
Yeah.
Dude, a 70 is solid. That's a great round.
Yeah, I don't know. I literally looked back at scores and right when we got up there, and I was like, I have no idea how. Yeah. Well, technically +4, not a +3, but still really I thought I was way more than that. I tried to not really pay attention. Took 1 or 2 double bogeys, couple bogeys, and yeah, I have nothing but great things to say about this course.
Good. Awesome.
So you have been asked by Paul Macbeth to come in.
Yeah,
pretty much work this?
Yeah, Paul asked me to come out and help out Nick Carl with running the property and just being like a operations manager.
Awesome.
And I said absolutely yes, because when Paul asks you to do something, you say yes, sir.
Yes, yes, and I'm not the first. That's not the first I've heard that. So, yeah. So no, that's pretty awesome, and you've been enjoying it, obviously.
Yeah, love it. Love it out here. Come out and visit us. Thanks for coming out.
Do you get to just like every once in a while go out and play and do whatever, or not too much?
This is our busy season. Yep. So right now we're just planning tournaments.
Okay.
We have 2 this month, 2 next month, and then we have 1 every single weekend in March.
Oh, wow.
So we're right now it's just planning tournaments and making sure the course is ready for Supreme Flight Open.
Okay, so, awesome.
Yeah.
And that'll be the Elite Series on the Disc Golf Pro Tour.
Yes, sir. Yeah, that'll be
no chess.com. It'll just be the Supreme Flight.
Correct. It's changing from chess.com to Supreme Flight. Yep. And Chess is still a presenting sponsor, which is pretty awesome of them.
Awesome. Yeah.
But yeah, it's going to be the first one to start the year out here.
Awesome. Yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to it. And now just being out here and experiencing the course, even though I have the gratitude and all the pros that are on tour to see what they actually do.
Yeah.
I have that much more respect for them just coming out and seeing how intense this course really is.
Yeah, it's insane.
Yeah,
for sure.
But anyways, appreciate you.
Yeah, dude,
Kevin.
Thanks for coming out.
Good to see you, and we'll see you guys next time. Take care.